Oh my God. And then I hurt my arm. Oh my God, because I was laying on my arm. It was weird. So I said, let me just get my dressing gown. Let me just put this on for a sec. That's it. Oh! Where is it from? Where's what from? What were we oh, right, I don't know. Someone left it outside my house. Oh, I think it's, I think it was meant to protect me. I'm not too sure, but it's done the opposite. I think. I'll give it a couple of days. Yeah, it's just sitting there staring at me, man, for fuck's sake. Thank you for the heart me's, everybody. I love your house coat. No, it's a dressing gown. Is it Keely? Oh, for God's sake. Morning affected. Morning. If I had a brain, it'll be dangerous. Oh. Alexa, stop. So has anything happened today? Any drama or anything like that? Oh, yeah. I want to just, actually, there was something I want to say, right? Now, you know, I've got this Discord, okay? My Discord and my platform is not here to be advertised, yeah? Do not advertise what you're going to do on TikTok. My Discord's not about that. I think it's cheeky. I think it's not okay. You're going to get kicked, okay? So I did kick an individual this morning. Please don't advertise you're doing the FYP and all this kind of shit, because I'm not advertising any fucker on here. Do you understand? That kind of annoyed me. Yes. No listen, unless I know you personally, you know what I mean? I'm not advertising anyone, because what happens is they want to get in the cult, get a platform, and then they go slag me off. Yeah, it's not there to be, you're not advertising your shit on my page. Oh, hi guys, I'm going to do the FYP. No, I don't think so. Obviously, if you're going to do the FYP, you're my competitor, so you're going to be kicked. Yeah, that's exactly how I see it. That's just cheeky. It is bloody cheeky. That's what I think. I do the FYP. Do you know what I mean? Why are you using my Discord to advertise that you're going to now do the FYP? No, you kicked, you're gone. Bye, bye, bye. You get booted. Exactly. Thank you for the heart me's, guys. Who are you? I don't want to say Lala. I don't want to shame. I don't want to. All I've got is I'm thinking about doing FYB, but focusing on positive things, like highlighting small, I don't know, businesses, or I don't know what it was. But anyway, they got kicked. So, thank you for the heart me's, guys. Trying to get your viewers and gain off them, it was rude. Yeah, exactly. I don't appreciate that, people trying to get my viewers and gain off me by, you know, advertising in my Discord. No. Morning, Sophie. So, guys, I'm not doing FYP today. So just thought I'd come on and have a chat. It's a Sunday. I've got a few things to do today, you know. But I vacuumed and still got glitter everywhere. So I'm just going to play a few videos. Now, I want to play this video about Fact Freak, okay? Because I wasn't going to speak on it, and I haven't really gone into it, to be honest. I'm going to speak about it since he's put a video out there on TikTok. All right, let me just find this video. Right. God, where is it? Wait a minute. Here it is.
It's all right. The anniversary for my attempt was 18th of December 2018. I did a video on this channel about it on the day. I'm glad I'm still here, man. I'm glad I'm still here. I'm glad I was stopped. But she really affected my mental health for quite a long time after that. So I don't care. I will never. She's also, you know, body shaming me, called me pork pie head and everything like that. So you get the same fucking energy that you give out. You get the same energy you give out. What the fuck? You get the same energy you give out, because it'd be like, oh, it's a man attacking a woman. Fuck off. You get the same energy you give out. Simple. I believe in treating people fairly and equality. So if you want to treat somebody and talk to people like shit, you get what you put out back. Simple. It's all right.
Right, so Mr. Fact Freak is forgetting something, that he went in on me first. Now, I've got dates, and I will bring up all videos. He went into someone's life out of the blue, and I have not spoken on Fact Freak. Have you ever really heard me talk about Fact Freak? Ever? Because, if you've been watching me a long time, some of you, can you please tell me if I might have mentioned him once or twice when he's doing a live on me. But have I ever mentioned, or when Lindsay's got in the box because he's doing a live on me, because he said something, and we're like, yeah, the pork pie. But hardly ever, right? We've spoken on Fact Freak, okay, a couple of times. But how it all started, he decided to jump into someone's box and call me a racist, right? And I'm a pisshead, I'm all of this under the sun, right? Pissy knickers, all of this kind of thing. Then he started mocking my father's death, yeah? And he started putting up, emojis of broccoli. That's what he was doing on T-shirts. Okay, and that's how I believe my dad died. Do you know what I mean? So, and then he went into Alex's live questioning as to how my dad died. Oh, it doesn't make sense. First he died of this, then he died of that. Which one is it? Right? Okay, and that's how it's all started with Fact Freak. Now, there was a voice note, because this was mentioned on Canadian Angie's live. He doesn't mention this voice note here, so I don't know really what Canadian Angie was talking about in regards to the voice note. Now, I can't remember if I played it on TikTok. I know I played it privately. If I played it on TikTok, I've played it on TikTok. You said I have, that's fine. However, that was also on TikTok. It was going around. That's where I found that voice note, on TikTok. Okay, so and that's why I played it. I played it because I thought that it was just, and this is just what I thought at the time, emotional blackmail. That's what I thought, right? Because I think that's what she was putting out. I think it was his ex or something like that. That's what she was trying to put out. I don't know what happened after that voice note. I have no clue. No one's really told me. It's like, when you break up with someone, I've heard it many times before. Well, I say many times, a couple of times. You break up with me, I'm going to do something to myself. You get him saying. So that's what I thought that voice note was about. That's why I played it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have played it, It's just, I never really thought about it, to be honest with you. I thought that's what it was. I thought nothing happened after that. Does it make sense what I'm saying? That he was just saying it. Do you know what I mean? And that's why I played it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have played it. Although, he has mocked my father's death, and he's said a lot. He's done live after live after live after live after live after live, and has continued. He's done, and I've never clapped back at him, apart from, we've called him a pork pie, and that was it, but, him saying that we've called him a pork pie, he's called me an alcoholic, a pisshead. Pissy knickers, he's called me all of those, questioning my father's death. So, like you said, Fact Freak, what you give out is do you know what I mean? You got what you're going to get. Now, how I feel about mental health, and feel how, if people feel that way, I've always had that empathy, that passion for anybody. But like I said, that note, I thought that's what it was, emotional blackmail. I'm not saying that's what it was. I'm just saying when I played it, that's what I thought it was. Do you understand? I thought, like I said, I wouldn't have played it. But like I said, he did start first, and he's got a short memory. You know what I mean? Because there's no reason for me to go in on Fact Freak at all, but he did call me a lot of shit. So that's basically what happened. But for anyone that feels that way, I would never ever wish that on my worst enemy, unlike himself. Because when I was feeling in a really bad way, and I didn't want to be here anymore, he turned around and said, I don't really give a fuck how she feels. So we're meant to sit here, and I'm meant to sit here and give a fuck how he feels. You get what I'm saying? I've just got to a point where I'm really sick of the double standards. Do you know what I mean? He did say he don't give a fuck about if I'm not here anymore. Okay? He did say all those words to me, but I'm not going to sit here and say, well, ditto to that, because I wouldn't wish that on anybody. They're not even my worst enemy, do you know what I mean? I would always, and I have done, like I have with Alex and I have with Pearl, reach out to somebody that I feel is suffering with their mental health. You get what I'm saying? But he's not going to put that on me. Now, he said it was about a year ago. I'm not too sure. God knows why he's brought it up now. But I am not going to sit here feeling guilty. He is wrong for actually coming on live and saying that. Because, you know what? I didn't want to be here because of him when he was mocking my father's death. I didn't, and I said it many times. And he was very much jumping on that hate train. And he's still on that hate train against me. What he's done towards my mental health, and for me not wanting to be here anymore. You get what I'm saying? And I'm sick of really the double standards. I'm not going to sit here feeling guilty. I think it was bang out of order that a year later he wants to mention that it was caused by me. Okay, because that's a lot to be putting on one person. Do you know what I mean? And that is also, and I do feel that emotional blackmail. Yeah, exactly that. And I think it's wrong. for him to be putting out there. See, this is also a guy that's on a hate train against me. He's on this hate campaign, right? That's been going on for months. So I'm meant to now believe he didn't want to be here anymore. Actually, I don't know if that's what he was basically saying, but I affected his mental health, whatever, because of me. Even though he's on a hate campaign, I'm meant to believe that. Or is he only saying that to incite this hatred on me, to make out, yeah, Angela was the one that done it. So why should I believe you then, fact freak? Because you know you've been hating on me for months. You know what I mean? Is this another tactic of yours to get hate on me? You know what I mean? I'm not feeling guilty. And you know what? I felt quite bad last night, and I did feel guilty last night, thinking I would never want to affect someone's mental health. And I know people that watch me, sometimes I might affect their mental health. Then you don't watch me. Do you know what I mean? That's completely different to what he's saying, and I'm not here. I would never ever, you know, want to affect anyone's mental health where they feel they don't want to be here anymore, blah blah blah. So I felt bad last night, and then I just thought, you know what, no, fuck that. I don't have nothing to feel guilty about. Okay, do not ever put that on me that you don't want to be here because of me, ever. That voice note was already on TikTok. It was going around, and I think his ex put it on TikTok. I happened to play it. I play videos on TikTok. That's what I do. Okay, now if I thought it was, you know, a private thing, well, okay, it was private. But if I thought the maybe the context around it, maybe he did try and do something after that voice note, I would never have played it. But at the time, I didn't see it in that way. And that's all I want to say about that video. But you're not putting that on me, fact freak. When you sit there saying you don't give a fuck about how I feel, when I don't want to be here anymore, when you're putting up broccolis and taking the piss out of my father's death. Yeah, sorry, I'm getting a bit angry because he's put me through fucking hell to come on here to say how I've affected him. Yeah, no, you've affected me, fact freak, all the shit. Yeah, because you're going on about one voice note. I understand, but you've gone on and on and on for months. This guy's gone on about me, and he also. There's another one that is the double standards here. And I don't really want to go in on anyone, but, you know, I assume his mental health is okay now. Do you know what I mean? He doxed Lindsay's messages, yeah? You know about the medication that she was on? Yeah, that came from someone else. So that was on TikTok because someone else put it on TikTok. So what gives you the right to put it on TikTok, fact freak? You actually affected Lindsay's mental health there by putting up all her messages, private messages that she had with somebody about her. I don't even know if it's drug addiction. I don't even like to use that word drug addiction because I don't know, to be honest with you. That's for her to say, okay? But that's what you put up. You know what I mean? You know, so all I'm saying is stop the double standards, yeah? You've affected many people's mental health, Lynn's and myself, right? But I'm not sitting here saying I don't give a shit because I wouldn't even put that on my worst enemy, but you're not going to make me sit here feeling guilty, right? You know where you should have mentioned that a year later, and don't put my name into it. No. It's a hate campaign. Do I believe you that I affected your mental health? No, I don't. I just think you want a hate train against me, and you want people to believe it because you're a male. You know what I mean? And that's what it is, because you're a male and you felt that way, you feel people are going to have more sympathy towards you. Fair enough, that's nothing to do with her. But is anyone questioning fact freak or the people that, you know, affected my mental health and I didn't want to be here anymore? You know what I mean? No. Do you know what I mean? I'm sick of men using the mental health, and they do that. I'm not saying that he didn't have mental health. He probably did. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. What I mean is towards me. Do you get what I'm saying? Saying, you know what, I'm going to add Angie into my mental health. You know what I mean? No. Sorry, I'm having a rant. I'm a bit annoyed because I did feel bad last night because I have empathy for people unlike him. Do you know what I mean? You're getting upset because we call you a pork pie. Are you okay when you call me a pisshead, pissy flaps, all the names under the sun? I abuse my mother, my father, I lied about my father's death. Are you okay because we call you pork pie? Oh, please. Yeah. Treat others like you want to be treated. You started it. You called me all night. He called me a racist for no reason. That's how it all started. And he's got a short memory. Oh my God. Have you noticed one thing? I'm repetitive. I can't help it, guys. I've been told as my BPD, yeah, that I keep repeating myself over and over again because I get annoyed. Honestly, I get so annoyed in my head. He always brings you into it. Yes, it's a hate campaign. You know, am I meant to believe you're on this hate campaign, and because you're on this hate campaign against me, now you want to, you know, incite more hate on me by saying that I affected your mental health and I'm the reason you don't want to be here anymore. Do you know what I mean? When you're on this hate campaign against me, I don't believe it. No, I don't. I think he's a liar. I think, yeah, he probably had mental health and that, and he wasn't in a good place. Yeah, I do believe that, mate. You know, I mean, I don't know, but I don't believe it was anything to do with me. And breathe. Right, let me get some. You know what do we always say? Yeah, when someone is SH'd, yeah, and this is what all people at that other side have said. So let's go by what they say. Oh, for fuck's sake, have I accepted this battle? No, we've all said, yeah, if somebody SSHs or feels a certain way, take responsibility for your own mental health. Do we say that? Yes, we do say that. So there you go. Don't blame other people, as everyone keeps saying. Right. Anyway, I want to move on from that, to be honest. Right. Okay. And he should really be going for the person that sent that voice note out. I'm not condoning, people sending anything private to people, do you know what I mean? But that's who she should be going at. And I'm sorry that I'm a bit angry right now, but I was feeling bad because, as you know, I do have empathy for people. Even my worst enemy, I would reach out. Do you know what I mean? And if Fact Freak is going through that, I mean, I'm probably the last person he would want to reach out, but he can. Even all the things he said to me is to reach out, because I wouldn't, like I said, put that on my worst enemy, if they don't want to be here anymore. And that's just how I am, even though he's done the most to me. You know what I mean? Thank you for the gifts, guys. Check his new video about you. See, do you know what I mean? He's probably got another hateful one. Okay. Let me have a look. You're not gonna put this on me. Thank you for the heart me's. Thank you for the heart me's. Where is it? Oh, am I looking at the wrong right thing?
Prepare to feel nauseous and very sickly with this next video. Now, who lives in a house like this? Well, you're in your scruffy little bedroom. You seem to talk about box rooms a lot.
He goes on about Fact Freak. Feisty, and I understand, what she's being found guilty, but he's being found videos about shaming and where she lives, you know what I mean? I can't find this video, and that I don't agree with, do you know what I mean? What video? What video am I looking at? Angie... Did you see the state of her kids' bedrooms? But this is what I'm trying to say. No, I haven't. But why is people shaming people's house and where they live? Maybe if she's got children, maybe, contact someone. Do you know what I mean? Why are you putting it on goddamn TikTok? You know what I mean? It's also mental health. Did anyone occur for someone that suffers with mental health, as Fact Freak says? Why the hell is he going for someone's, the only reason you're putting on TikTok is to be malicious. No other reason. It's making me mad because I don't like shit like that. Do you know what I mean? That's mental health, love. You know what I'm saying? Contact someone if you're concerned. Go down the correct channels. Don't plaster all over goddamn TikTok and sit there and tell everyone how you feel with your mental health. Oh, I'm getting mad. I don't like shit like that. Do you know what I mean? Why are you shaming people? I know the story with Feisty. However, does not mean that, yes, I know, it does not mean you can just go and put videos up about, her bedroom, her kids' bedroom and where she lives. Why are you shaming someone? You know how some people live with mental health? They don't shower, yeah? It's horrid. Do you know what I mean? Rubbish everywhere and, but it's because they're not well. That's not normal to live like that, is it? And that's what you've got to think to yourself. But why? So you're shaming someone that is suffering with their mental health. It doesn't matter. Yes, I know what Feisty is about, and I know what she's been done for. But does not mean you could be doing all this shit either. You do. No, I don't. Where have I put someone's bedroom or where they live up or anything like that? No. So I can't see this new video of Fact Freak anyway. I don't know. Is it pinned?
I wanted to say thank you to everyone. Who's been sending wish list items for Merlin. I've been putting the boxes to one side because it is his birthday.
Wow. This guy went on about my wish list. You do realise he criticised my wish list when I put one up. And he's got one up. Do you get what I'm saying?
22nd of December. But Miffy, thank you so much for sending me something today. James.
Unbelievable. All these people actually, really, Linz, do you remember him criticising my wish list? Anyway, so it's been tagged in. Let me have a look. Let me have a look. Who was that?
What was you saying?
Is that Joe?
I can't remember what.
Right. Okay. Unbelievable, seriously. It's jealousy. That's exactly what it is. Nothing but jealousy. So somebody's put me in, shared the video. I'm trying to find it. What video did you send it? How did you send it to? Yours was full of tattoos for his dog. Oh, so what? If I had a dog, I could have sent everything to a dog. A wish list is a goddamn wish list. Simple as. Sent it to you. It says, is that post unavailable? Who's sending it to me? Here's Linz. Yeah, can someone send me the new video, please? Send it to me. Can you send it? Send it to me on Delusive Angie 19. If you can do that, because maybe he's got me blocked on that Delusive Angie 1.
And I was going to say, even if it is for his dog, it's still benefiting him financially, because can he not afford to buy his own dog treats? Like, why doesn't he still put a wish list up? Doesn't make a difference if it's for, it's still a wish list. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I'm trying to look for this video. I don't even know his username. Is it the Fact Freak?
I don't know, I think he's got a couple of accounts I haven't been on, but I wonder if that video that he done about me, doxing on my messages, is still on his profile, Ange.
Is it the Fact Freak 5? Yeah, exactly. This is what I was saying. When he doxed all your messages. He hasn't stopped going in on me. I'm trying to find his account.
Angie, it was just last week, he was playing one of your videos and then he was calling me Fishy Fanny.
Yeah.
Like, he's a pork chop.
Exactly. You know what I mean? What about your mental health and how it affected you?
Exactly. When he's doxing, like, personal messages.
How do I get this video, guys? For God's sake, someone send me the video. Send it to
Someone send it on
Angie
YouTube,
19.
If you're still using this to
I
charge your
can't
phone,
find
then
it.
you...
Let me see. Videos.
No.
Not here. Let me go into like a fake account and see it that way. On his YouTube. Oh, is it not on here? Wait a minute then. It might be on TikTok as well, no?
Yeah, Angie put Xbox vouchers on for my son, and she clearly stated it was for my son, but we're not saying anything about putting wish lists up. It's the fact that Angie put her wish list up, and she was getting loads of hate for doing that. So don't sit on your high horse criticising other people about wish lists when you're going to put one up yourself. Do you know what I mean?
Right, I'm in the Fact Freak. What am I looking at then? What in... It's Fact Freak 2. Was that on Fact Freak 2? Okay. That's it then. Like this one. Which one?
So she's been charged. Yes, this prepared.
Like this, right? How many got me because we call him 19 hours ago? Is it this one? Was me a pussy.
Now it's not like forehead to be completely wrong about something. I don't blame you for my mental health. Are you okay? I said you affected my mental health. It had nothing to do with the names you called me, you dried up hag. It was because
there you go, but you can call people names, the fact freak.
Completely wrong about something. I don't blame you for my mental health. Are you okay? I said you affected my mental health. It had nothing to do with the names you called me, you dried up hag. It was because
there you go, but you can call people names, the fact freak.
Played voice notes where I was going to unalive myself and was stopped. I sent them to 3 people. You aired them on your platform when you were friends with that.
No, your ex aired them on her platform, not me. It was already on TikTok, love. But what you did was air Lindsay's private messages about her medication, and now because of you, everyone is calling her a druggie.
Yeah, exactly.
Three-faced racist, and you laughed about it. That's how you affected my mental health. You don't affect my mental health daily. I pity you. You've got best friends who look after you by sending you more alcohol. Fucking hell, what an absolute idiot. All of that. Go watch this clip, all of that. I don't care about any of that. It's not what I said. I said you get the same energy you put out. And you do. And you're going to keep getting it.
And so are you, fact freak, because you're obsessed with me, because it's every single day. We don't even clap back apart from like the odd this and that. Do you know what I mean? We haven't even done a whole live on you like you have on me. Do you know what I mean? You weirdo.
He's not even relevant enough.
It wasn't you, by the way, that made me want to listen to the dates. Listen to the dates. 2018. You think it was you? Absolutely fucking clapped.
Like this, right? Haven't got me because we call. Well, weirdo. Well, keep going with your little lines for your views, but don't sit there, fact freak, ever and talk about your mental health, about this person's affected your mental health, that person, when all you do is sit there on your FYP talking about me. Your whole life is about me, but it's not about me. It's about Lynn's. Okay, doxing her messages. Remember, you done that. So how are you talking about a voice note after what you did to Lynn's? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I want to put out there the time of those messages.
On everybody on FYP. I'm not saying I don't. I have an opinion, but you're the one complaining about it, not me. Sorry.
Yeah, I just want to put out there, and you know, those messages that he's doxed, that was when I was in a really, really dark place at the time as well. And that was really triggering for me. And I'm not joking on that. And I'm not talking shit. It was really bad.
Yeah. And that affected your mental health. So, fact freak, you affected Lindsay's mental health.
Exactly.
You are his content constantly. Yes, exactly, Joe. And he's affected my mental health. You know what I mean? What's with the bloody double standards? I swear to God. I don't want you anymore. And he said, I don't give a fuck.
Oh, is that what he said?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was Doggy Mama. Someone else doxed those messages, but he redoxed them, yeah? Those messages, right? However, the voice note was the same situation. It was already on TikTok. I played what was already on there. That's where I found them.
Can I just say, yeah, Life had doxed them, but he done a whole live on them, and then he even went and done a whole video with the messages as his green screen. So
when you're talking about someone's mental health, yeah, when you're talking about your mental health, fat freak, well, maybe stop and think, yeah, what you might be doing to other people's mental health.
Exactly.
But he'll turn around and say, I don't give two shits, so then why should we care? You know what I mean?
Yeah, because they put out like this really wrong narrative about me, like saying I was stealing medication off me mum. When those messages, that was when I was trying to reduce me medication, and my mum was actually keeping hold of it. So I was pretending to my mum that like, oh, I haven't got any in my room, as like when you're addicted to something. So I was still sipping stuff in my room, but then I was like going to take like reduce. So she thought I was reducing it. Do you know what I mean? So they started saying, oh yeah, she's stealing medication off her mum. She's doing this, she's doing that. They were going to call like, I don't know, the fucking doctors or fucking social services about me mum, saying I'm taking advantage of a disabled woman, and that. It was awful.
Yeah, no, I remember that. And everyone was calling you a drug addict, and, you know, are you stealing from your mum today? Yeah, I remember.
They were questioning me as like a carer, saying, you know, if her mum's on controlled drugs, she should be signing for stuff and doing this, and this, and she's just abusing it. I wasn't even taking my mum's fucking medication, like, and then they could have tried and stopped my mum from getting her vital medication. Do you know what I mean? Like, they could have really tried to fuck things up for us, like doing that. Do you know what I mean? But I know I wasn't doing anything wrong, so I had nothing to hide, anyways. But it's just the narrative they put out there, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And he's upset because we called him pork pie. But he just sat there calling me an old hag on his video. Well, I'm offended by that. That hurts me.
Angie, he's even just called you forehead, the scraggy old cow and all this stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sure he's
Body
like,
shaming me. Yeah. So how is he sitting there crying because someone called him a pork pie?
Angie, I'm sure he's Cake Slayer's long lost brother, you know, I swear down.
It's just the double standards of it, you know? Yeah. No way, after all he said. Yeah, Vanessa, after everything he has said, it really squashes anything I've done, to be honest. It does really squash it because he's gone on every single day talking about me on his FYP. I don't think he's ever had a little break from me talking about me or Lynn's. And it'll be the whole... Have you ever seen me do a whole live on Fact Freak? Never.
No.
It's just not relevant enough for me.
And do you know the sad thing is, Angie, we actually thought Fact Freak was all right, and then all of a sudden, when they were going on about the broccoli and Baguette was doing the songs and they were doing like the AI pictures, like he just jumped on it, and you were like, I remember you even saying, you used to say like, I thought Fact Freak was all right, like I sometimes used to go on his live and watch his YouTube lives and that, do you know what I mean? Then he just turned on us.
And it affected my mental health where I didn't want to be here anymore because of his actions. So, you know, am I meant to sit here now and care?
I don't give a shit. And you probably have a bit more empathy than me, Ange, but like I don't give a shit about his mental health. Like after what he's done to fucking you and me, fuck that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, listen, I wouldn't put anything like that on my worst enemy. However, don't sit there saying, blame me, that I affected you. You affected
See, Angie, I think with you've got a bit of a short memory though at the same time, because I remember rightly, you were literally like upset. You were getting yourself in a right like mental state, like you were like having breakdowns on live because they were literally taking the piss out your dad's death. Like, and he'd like I said, put the profile picture up with the broccoli, and he was taking like it was just really fucking horrible to you when you weren't in a good state. So
Yeah,
I've got
and
no
I wasn't in
sympathy
a
for
good
him.
place at that time. So how dare he talk about me and his mental health? How dare he?
Angie,
Hello.
so sorry. My wrapping paper clicked me in.
Sorry, don't know what that is. Sorry.
My wrapping paper clicked me in. Can you knock me out?
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah.
No, it's okay. Thanks.
Here's Capiche. I want to get some food, Roy. Hey, Capiche. Oh dear, what should I get to eat, guys?
Morning. You stated on Canadian Angie's yesterday you held your own and you did state facts.
Yeah.
And, you know, well done you. I was sat there eating
Like I said,
cold
if I knew
pizza.
the whole contents of that voice note, I probably wouldn't have played it. But I thought it was, you know, I thought something completely different when I played that voice note. And I only played that voice note because he went in on me. He was mocking my father's death. But like I said, I wouldn't have played it if I knew the context around it. Because
Did he go on Canadian Angie's last night, like Ange?
No. I think Canadian Angie was talking about it last night, and she wanted me to ask the question whether I played the voice note. And I was listen. I just like I said, I don't know. I didn't know the whole context around that voice note. Do you know what I mean? If I knew, I wouldn't have played it. However, you know, if that was the other way around, you would have straight away played that.
Yeah. You know, and what he's done to Lynn's, because obviously I wasn't around when that happened, but what he's done to Lynn's, it's disgusting. So don't start going on about it. Look, everybody's mental health matters, okay? And there are plenty of places that can help you. But don't contradict people yourself. Does that make sense? So if you're on about mental health towards you, but then you've got to think about how you're acting towards the other person, which he just goes for you all the time.
Can I show you something? Yeah.
It's been so hard. Honestly, it's been.
Can I show you something that I've got?
Like the alcoholics, isn't it? They're just like screaming at each other about like.
Right here, for example, I'll just play you just an example. He's sitting there with a T-shirt of a broccoli on it. Yeah. This is what my dad had, like, hours before he died. Do you understand? Yeah. And when he was when he was vomiting, okay. And I'll play a little bit of this.
Back that statement up right now.
Go. Do you know what? I don't just go on to Comment Cafe right this second.
For fuck's sake, Alex, what's
No,
stop saying shit that you haven't got anything
you just ain't going to work with me.
You haven't got any evidence for this. Where's the evidence?
There is the evidence, right?
I might
Did you know? And have you seen what's going on with Comment Cafe?
Alex,
don't twist it. I'm saying to you.
Cafe, and then the biggest thing that you've come to me was, weren't you pretending to be Mrs. Baguette? What the fuck are you talking about? With one video after they played what they did about me and put me down a fucking spiral. So you want to get your fucking timeline right before people are going around accusing me of having some issue. Angie and Pearl jumped on the information that they were being pushed by somebody who's had multiple dealings with the police of harassing me. All right?
So where
desperate because I've been calling a fucking mate out for a racist shit. Okay? So I responded, as far as I'm concerned, she wants to go, oh, well, the gloves are off if you've got nothing to fucking live for, fuck. And like all of the things that she says, like all of the things she does. To me, less than 48 hours ago, she was on this app saying that it was
Wait a minute. That's about
going
Pearl.
against them. Right? Just when I speak out against somebody that people don't like, such a shit like that. It's not about drama. It's about
it's a bit long, that's why I'm forwarding.
Those comments and what those people are saying is fucking wrong. And I don't care whether it's an account, and you can go through my goddamn make me go watch my Instagram and see that it doesn't matter about the full account
but I'll get in the box in a minute.
Creator who I am calling out. If somebody brings me something, I will speak out against it.
His whole profile was a broccoli.
What the fuck do you want?
Oh, go away, fake for you're wrong.
Why?
You'll always be a
Make
wrong.
me go away. Make me go away. I will stand here.
Don't you ever
Get
judge
over
how
yourself.
my dead
You
father
are
died.
nobody.
Who do
You
you
are
think you are?
absolutely nobody.
You are a
No
Roman.
one.
Go and expose
No one.
Roman.
You
That's
were
what
drunk
Hitler-
the other night
you're doing all
talking to
this
Devon about how it had nothing to do with
You're
the
the
broccoli.
Roman. Okay,
Nothing
how
to
dare
do
you?
with the broccoli,
Sitting
was it,
there with a
Angie?
t-shirt.
See, nothing to do with the broccoli, was it, Angie? See, he's questioning how my dad died. You know what I mean? Saying, I'm a liar. So that's what
of how
happened.
my father died. I clearly
Less than 48 hours ago, it had nothing to do with the broccoli.
To be quiet. I
he
am
have terminal
judging how
cancer,
my father
Angie?
died.
What did he have?
I am judging.
See, question me, didn't he have terminal cancer? Yeah, he did have terminal cancer, but that's not what killed him.
Say
Why
it
are you
live.
talking about my
When
father,
people
how
say
he
it on an
died?
app, people can
Why?
talk about it.
Why would you even
said
question
it on
about
an
my
app.
father? So I question
You said
about
it.
your parents.
You said it.
Are your parents
You
alive?
said
Let's
it.
sit here and question it.
You said it.
Just mute if
You
I
said
say
it.
something if I say.
You said it.
I don't care what
You
I said.
said
It's
it.
my father that you're discussing right now. It's my father that you're discussing. And how dare you spend your life
What? You said it. They can turn my microphone off all you want. You said it. I am talking about what you said. You said it.
Go
You
away,
said
fake
it.
freak.
You
Go and
said
eat some
it.
more pork pies.
Let us speak. And I'll
So there you go. Go and eat some more pork pies while he's because he's just sitting there discussing my father, and now I'm saying I'm a liar about how he died. You know what I mean? Didn't he have terminal cancer? Well, you know, factory. Were you in the hospital? You know what I mean? He affected my mental health.
Yeah, Angie, he knows the broccoli situation is a really big trigger for you because that's all like sort of like remind you of like your dad's death.
Broccoli up. Exactly. You know what I mean?
Well, that was a contributory thing towards your father's death, though. That's which is going to trigger you.
But Angie, you know, like when you go through like a death in the family, like there's always like little things that like sort of remind you of stuff. And like obviously the broccoli drink, and like you were questioning all like should he have had it, like the what, like the if, the like the what ifs and all that stuff. So like he knows that that's a big trigger for you. So why take the piss out of it? Do you know what I mean? Doesn't make a difference how your dad died. He went. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely, it's disgusting, Liz. I 100% agree with you. I mean, there's so many. You just don't do that.
And he went on and on with Baguette. He was in with Miss Baguette, putting up broccolis and and all of this T-shirts. He didn't stop. He had a big broccoli, you know, as a hat or something. I can't remember. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
So let's not talk about your mental health, fake freak. Do you know what I mean? After everything you've said, I know I don't want to spend the whole life talking about me. I'm not unlike he does. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's irrelevant, and she's just a little weasel.
Yeah, you know what? He's trying to get views because he only gets about 100 views now, doesn't he?
He's going on about you being a pisshead, Angie. He's always on the fucking drink himself.
No, that was Ems with a hat. He also did it as well. He put out. Do you remember? I don't know if. Let me see if he's got his profile up here. But he did. Let me have a look. He's probably changed it now.
Oh, and I think he has changed it, but he had it up for at least a good month and a bit. Like, it was a while he had that profile up with the broccoli on. And then all of them were like following suit, like taking the piss, like doing AI pictures for their profile pictures. So.
What do you think he's talking about me? See, he's doing it for the views again. Do you know what I mean?
I've no Ange.
Yeah, talking about it, this video, that video. You're on repeat. I think you're on repeat, fake freak. I'm not going to lie, because people are bored listening about me. I expose myself every day. Every day I expose myself. There you go, look.
Honestly,
You're on repeat. I think you're on repeat. But what he does, what fake freak does, right, is he will go all day and all night. We don't do that. We'll have whatever I'll say, you know, half an hour, whatever it may be, and then we'll move on. But he'll have a 3-hour live about me now.
Oh, he loved the glitter thing. He absolutely loved that, because I've seen that on FYP.
Oh, he loved that, did he?
Yes, he did.
Somebody said death isn't something to be mocked about, no matter the
here we go. Putting up your messages right there. He's doing it as we speak. Your messages.
Yeah, I just want to say that's affected my mental health badly, and like I was in a really bad place. So.
Oh my God, Life is in there again. Life, this woman, right, Life must be watching me. She must be constantly watching me, yeah, to then be going to watching now Fake Freak. Do you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. She is, go away, Life. Oh my God, she's trying to be relevant. Go away, your viewers. It's embarrassing, love.
Your tattoos are shit.
Yeah, still talking about me a year later, love. A year. Oh my God, we hardly ever talk about this woman, and she's still obsessing over me. She is so unhinged.
You know, and I could just go and get my cam too and play your voice notes again, but would I do that? No, I'm not going to go to your level, fact freak. Just because I didn't come on the app crying about my mental health doesn't mean to say that I wasn't affected through those messages. Just because you're a little bitch and you want to use that as ammunition to get at Angie, I'm not going to do that. I was like mentally affected when you've done that with the messages. In Life on the Crack, you're nothing but a little stinking rat with your tattoos of shit. You sit in your house all day watching Angie. Weirdo.
It's disgusting what they've done to Angie and you, Linz, what he did. I'm sorry. It's just vile.
When he's saying that he was in a bad mental state, yeah, but why would you do a voice note to your ex saying that you're going to unalive yourself if she leaves you?
Exactly.
So that's more narcissistic and coercive.
Anyway, let's move on, because I don't want to give him the clout. Do you know what I mean? And Life, go and get a life. Move on, love. You know, Linz has a police case against you. She can't talk about you, okay? Go away, move on, because you're obsessed now. You're really obsessed. I know you're trying to do it with views. You tried to make it big, but you had about 4 viewers, I've been told, the other day. Go away, get a life. We don't hardly talk about you. It's been a year. It's gone about a year, and you're still talking about me. Please, I don't want to be friends with you, and it's just weird. Are you like that with your ex-boyfriend? Like when if he breaks up with you, are you obsessed over him, constantly talking about him? Because that's not someone that's moved on. That's someone that has a lot of hate. And if you have a lot of hate for someone, that's because for me, that's because I affect you. And I trigger you, and stay affected, because I love the fact that I affect you so much, Life. I think it's amazing, honestly. I've never known a woman that's so affected by me. It's weird behaviour, it really is. Because, it's been, how long's it been with Life? For 8 months?
Yeah, about 8-9 months. Angie, why do you always attack her?
She dogs his information, and she said, I'm going to go to the police. But yeah, did you? Linz is going to the police. Did you, Life? Because she's still waiting for them to knock at her door.
And why do you always attract the weirdos like Life on the Crack and stuff like that? What the fuck's wrong with you?
Yeah, I don't know how I attract these weirdos. These people that just won't leave me alone. I don't know. Because she must have been watching me for being now going to his live. And she must have been watching me, waiting for me to come on. You know what she used to do? Oh my God, that's what her mod said. Her mods actually came out with that she used to always text him, is Angie on yet? Is Angie on yet? Constantly. Yeah, she used to say, is Angie on? Is Angie on? Is Angie on? All the time. It's kind of worrying, man.
That's obsessive behaviour.
Was that her?
It's obsessive behaviour. If that's what it's all about.
Yeah, she used to say to the mods, you know, constantly. I mean, she must have been watching me for me to be over there, eh? She must have been watching my live on a fake account.
I don't know the backstory with any of that, but I mean, from what you're just saying, that does sound like obsessive behaviour.
And I don't want her around me because she's too unhinged. Do you know what I mean? If there's anyone, she's a bit of a nut, you know what I mean? And it's kind of worrying. You know, and I might have to go to my doctor to say that I feel like I'm being stalked by the woman. Because you know what? She even drove past my house. You know that?
Really? She drove past you?
Yeah. That's what one of her mods said. Yeah. And I believe it. I honestly believe she drove past my house. And in fact, stalking behaviour, 100%. And if she continues, because I screen record all her little messages, do you know what I mean? Just keep continuing, you weirdo. Go and spend time with your kids. There's a thought. You know what I mean? She never really spends time with her kids. She's always on TikTok.
Angie, she always used to spend more time with you when she used to come
more time with me than she does with kids. And they're older kids, guys. They're not little kids. They're in their 20s.
I mean, I don't think even them went out to do with that, to be honest with you. Like, she's a nut.
I think they're kids that they're embarrassed to be around her.
Well, Ange, can I remember when she done that live on me and she was exposed a message and she was like, proper like, she had the psycho eyes on. She's like,
psycho, she's done this.
Bouncing about.
And I was like, what the fuck? It's like a woman scorned us, you know, oh yeah, okay, I can play this. Okay, you know, and the way she was kind of carrying on with those messages, being like really excited, isn't it?
How can I just ask, how have they managed to get hold of your private messages, though? I don't understand that.
There used to be this guy called Wayne that used to come in. And he was, this is how long these messages, they're over a year old. This is when Wayne always used to be in Angie's box and I used to talk to him on WhatsApp. And then him and Angie fell out. And then because I didn't jump on his little hate train with him and Zia, then he sent my messages to Zia. This is another unhinged one, right? Because Zia held on to those messages for about 9 months. Angie fell out with Chippy. She tried to go to Chippy to get him to dox him. He didn't do it. Then obviously Angie fell out with Life on the Edge. So then Zia went and
mention a whole name, like
sorry.
Out, you know, just call it
Life on
the nut.
Not, yeah. So yeah, she ended up going to her. Like this is like 9 months later, and then that's when she doxed
and you know what, she was doxing everyone. She doxed Chippy, Alicia. She sent it all to eternity. I've seen them, man. She doxed everything about them. She is a nut. Honestly, and she even contacted that woman with the dog, you know, about hoping that would go down, and it went down like a lead fucking balloon. Something would come of it, and everyone just thought, you are crazy. Why would you bring this woman on this platform? Because that happened 4 years ago. It was weird behaviour. But anyway, let's move on from here, because seriously, I think she's on drugs or she needs some kind of medication. She needs to go to a doctor, maybe need to be sectioned. She needs to go and see a doctor because she's not right in the head.
She needs sedation.
Drop me. And I'm thinking, why can't you leave the box? You can leave the box yourself. Drop me.
Oh, I'm having an anxiety. I'm having a panic attack.
I'm trying to exit the box. What is wrong with your life on the smack? Yeah, she's definitely on smack.
I shouldn't laugh at that. No, I'm not going to laugh at that.
She needs to, honestly, if she is probably watching because she's so obsessed with me, because your mods told me every second, every message was about me. You know, when is Angie on? When is Angie on? You know, and so if her mods can send me those messages, I'd love to see them. Do you know what I mean? Because I can, so I can report her for stalking behaviour. Because it's kind of getting a bit weird now. A year down the line, and she's still going on.
But Angie was a.
Move on from me. Find a new friend, please.
No, Angie, can you not remember when I was on that group call and she was like proper going on saying that she's been looking up Millsy, she's been trying to find his ex-wife, she even found Alicia's dad's Facebook and everything.
Yeah. And Chippy's work, or was it his work or something? I can't bloody remember.
No, it's her dad's business. It was Alicia's dad's business, remember?
Yeah, she was crazy. She used to dox everyone, going to their Facebook, and she'd all sit there all day just doing that. Honestly, you can't write this shit.
I remember, Angie, because I remember.
She drove past. So her mom said she drove past my house.
Angie, I remember that conversation, like, clearly. I was in the co-op and it was just so awkward because I was like, what the fuck? It's not that deep. Like, why are you going to find parents, like, businesses?
It's an app, love. It's TikTok. Well, it's not that deep. There's one thing I've never done and gone on Facebook and literally searched people. Do you know what I mean? I only know about because of eternity, because she's in old eternity. It was weird. And that's why I fell out of her, because I don't agree with shit like that. Because I just thought, wow, you're going to do shit to me if you're doing it to other people.
I know, it was so weird.
I think she needs to go to a doctor, right? Because she's undiagnosed. Because she's definitely got something like an obsessive disorder or some kind.
Because she even found, Rent-A-Go Billy, she even found him, his brother, I believe it was his brother, his mum's Facebook and everything.
Yeah, and we have the evidence of that, but obviously we can't show it because we will be doxing ourselves. But if those individuals want to see it, then they can no problem, we'll send it. And that's what we were sent.
Yeah, because why was she after Billy for? Because Billy was mates with Chippy and they were sort of sticking up for Chippy at the time, so she was proper out to get, because Billy, I think, was slating her about something, and then she proper went through his family tree and fucking got all of the Facebook shit.
Be careful with when you friend her, because if, she will dox her, she will find information about your family. It doesn't matter if you've got children, she would find it. You know what I mean? She reminds me of that, what's that girl? What's that name now? Poison Ivy. That's the one.
I was thinking more of the Misery movie.
Yeah, but wasn't she obsessed or something? I can't remember. She wasn't obsessed, wasn't she?
And I think, people don't really see what happens behind the scenes, because even she had beef with Chippy and Angie was just like, oh, just leave it. But it was behind the scenes, she was acting proper psycho. And even I could see it. And then you, Angie, were just like, she's going to be too
really quickly and say, oh my God, he's done this to me. I'm going to find out where he is. I'm going to dox everything. I'm going to create, she wanted to create all these fake accounts of Alicia and Chippy on there with their address and all this. That's what she wanted to do. She was going to create a fake account with all their details on it.
Well, we're not mocking mental health at all. We're just talking about what this certain person...
I need to think she needs professional help.
Right.
I hope she does have it. It sounds like she's got obsessive compulsive.
Can I just say...
Yeah, but I need her to stay away from me, because if she... because there is that really is a police case against her. She needs to stay away from the side, do you know what I mean? Because it's getting a bit weird. She's driving past my house and all that kind of shit. And if I have evidence of that, guys, if you can send it to me, I appreciate it. Or messages of her asking constantly, am I on, and all that. That's obsessive disorder, right? Can you send it to me? I appreciate that.
And can I just say the incident when she was saying, I'm having an anxiety attack, the reason why she jumped in, because it was in Charlie Ferry's live, one of his mod had muted her in the chat, so she got in the box and she was like, oh my God, I'm having a panic attack, somebody's muted me, drop me. Now this... Life on the Crack, she's been in many a boxes, so she knows how to leave a box, but why would you go and have an anxiety attack because you got muted in Charlie Ferry's chat of all things? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. She's in the same category as that Carla. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know, it's worse.
They'll suit each other, them two. They can go around doxing each other. You know what I mean? When they fall out and shit like that. It's weird. Anyway, let's not talk about her, because she's so irrelevant, and obviously, if I do get any evidence of her stalking, please send it to me, the weirdo.
We need some new beef with not unhinged people, please.
Yeah, please. Can they be normal? Please. I mean, I don't understand. If someone blocks me, that's it. I'm blocked. I don't even watch them. Unless they've got some super drama, and they might ghost watch them, but that's because I'm watching the drama. Do you know what I mean? But I wouldn't be like... Because obviously that life has come on here on a fake account to me now, they're over there. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like she's, just go away. You're sounding really like you need professional help, love. No wonder she's single. Can you imagine if a guy broke up with her, how she would react? It would be quite scary.
And do you imagine if you got a new frigging girlfriend? You should be frigging harassing the life out of her, getting all of her family's information and everything, and doxing her.
She's definitely in there on a fake account.
Of course she is.
Yeah.
She constantly be watching. She is a strange one, I ain't gonna lie.
She needs to maybe go to the doctor and sort out a medication or something, you know what I mean? And she's definitely I don't know. She needs to be diagnosed with something.
Angie, I just think she needs.
What it sounds like.
I just think she needs to go to the hospital and get sedated to calm herself down a bit, like, because she's going a bit crazy on this app.
Yeah. And she says about me doxing. She doxed everybody. She doxed them all to us, didn't she? What's she talking about, doxing? She couldn't even have a police case against that. Do you know what I mean? Because of all the evidence she sent us. For fuck's sake.
And can I just say, Granny T, I did have a sleeve, your little wet wipe, and when you do have a sleeve, you can't take anything solid, I think, for a good few weeks.
I'm going to
Your
get
little divvy. You can't take full
I'm going to
tablets
get
after you have a
some
sleeve.
food. I'm not even going to bother listening to Fake Freak, because we're just giving him views.
What is a sleeve?
I'm getting food. I want to play another video, actually, with Pearl and Alex in a minute, guys. We'll change the subject a little bit. Oh, no, sorry, but you can carry on, guys. I'm just going to get some food.
Yeah, weight loss, it's a sleeve's weight loss surgery. So when you have a sleeve surgery, you can't take any solid, like, so that's solid medication or anything like that for like, I think 3 or 4 weeks. I can't remember because I had it done years ago. But Granny T, if you go and piss off, go on Google and Google, like, if you can have solid medication after you have a sleeve. You can't.
I know, it's weeks and weeks, I think.
Granny T, why don't you come in the box and tell us I'm lying? Wait, go and ask anyone who's had sleeve surgery. You're not allowed solid foods.
Yeah, I mean, you probably wouldn't be allowed solid food, would
No,
you?
it's weird,
Yes,
isn't
if you've taken tablets a day after your sleeve surgery, that's wrong. You're not meant to have anything solid. It's got to be liquidized.
From who was saying that they had that, and they said that, oh yeah, Jay, they can only eat really small amounts of food, and they're full, and she hates it, doesn't she? That she can't really have a whole meal.
That's the thing. I don't think you can really enjoy your meals after that. I'd rather sort of try and do it naturally. At least you can go out for a meal when you want.
I'm hungry, but I'm not sure what to get.
Oh, Granny T, you want a fake account? Piss off. Just come back when you're on your normal account.
Should I get something at the... You know what, I might go to
What is
the pub.
life on the crack?
No, I'll not go to the pub, but get something from the pub. I might have my winter... I've got to go to the shop. That's all I have to do today. When I come back, I might have one of those. What you got me?
Granny T, you scrawny dog, piss off. You've got in your bio that you do spread positivity and you're in here talking shit.
Yeah, don't forget shops shut at 4 o'clock today.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Obviously, as the years go on, you can eat more, like after you've had sleeve surgery, like, because I had it done in 2021.
Do shops close at 4 o'clock on a Sunday still?
Yeah.
4. It's either 4 or half 4.
Oh, don't near me.
Well, the main ones do.
Well, like the Tesco's, like garage and that, like sort of they're open like all the time, but like supermarkets, like I was doing that, they're all closed.
Oh, okay, I get it. Yeah, everything I get is ordered anyway.
Well, I popped into town this morning. It was manic, obviously, because it's Christmas on Wednesday. It's just really busy already.
I'm going to get a veggie burger and chippies.
And do you know what I noticed? You know the pattern on your duvet and pillowcase?
Yeah.
You've got mushrooms on there.
What?
What?
There's pictures of mushrooms. Does that not give you a complex having to go to sleep with a little mushroom?
You've got mushroom on your pillowcase, Ange?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't even notice. I didn't even notice, you know. Right, I'm just going to get some food and then I'll play the other videos, guys. I'm going to get a KFC. Right, KFC.
Angie Caroline Ansel said, Merry Christmas, Ange, all the best for 2025.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm going to get a vegan burger.
Is that the same one you had the other day? Or yesterday?
Yeah. Vegan burger. Oh, actually, I'll get it with a drink. I'm going to get...
nice.
I didn't get me sleeve surgery in Turkey. I wouldn't dare go over there, but I went down... what's it called, Sheffield. It was about 8k, 8,500. Got it on finance. I'm still paying the bastard off.
So you pleased you had it or no regrets?
No, I've got no regrets, but like I say, I've put like loads of weight on because I started drinking wine and that, so I've contradicted myself really.
Right, I've got my food. Delete that one. I don't want that one. Right, in a drink. Done. Right, I'm going to play these other videos in a minute, guys. What's tomorrow? Monday, isn't it? Sunday today, Monday. So I'm just thinking Monday tomorrow, right?
Monday, then Christmas Eve, and then Christmas Day. Where's this year gone?
2021, Vicky.
Hi, Alex.
Christmas Eve, and then Christmas Day. Where's this?
You're a good boy. Should we send you to Angie's for the Christmas period? Shall we? You want to go and live with Auntie Angie for a week? With Babalusha? Get off that. That's my charger, you naughty boy.
Right, I'm going to play these other two videos, guys, that was sent to me. When I just... Right, okay, got my food. Done. Right.
No, Christmas Eve is on Tuesday, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Tuesday. This is me only day off, right? I'm literally at work all next week. Oh no, I've got Boxing Day off.
Right, what am I saying?
Double time though, isn't it?
Yeah, I get extra on Christmas Day. So the only reason I'm doing.
Right. Okay. What's this? Somebody's got a video.
About the messages because the messages are fucking disgusting. But of course you want to spin it like Lynn's is a victim when Lynn's was stealing prescription medication off her own mother.
No, I wasn't.
But however you look at it, it's still a private message that you've decided to put up there. Do you know what I mean? We could say that about you. Did you spin the voice note? You know what I mean? You say you did it. How do we know that? Do you know what I mean?
And I wasn't stealing medication off me, Mum.
Huh?
I wasn't even... she was keeping it for us while I was trying to reduce it. Do you know what I mean? Like...
Yeah.
I'm surprised you can spin so much how many brain cells you've killed off with alcohol. I'm fucking surprised by it, man. I really am. But anyway, I've got a song for them anyway while they're listening.
Yeah, he's nothing but a bully. That's exactly what he is. Nothing but a bully. So anyway, what's this one?
Mocking addictions as well, there.
Yes, that's the more. Yeah, but
Angie lies about cancer. Oh, for God's sake. Is he going to play the same videos every single day? Every single day? Do you know what I mean? Why is he playing videos every day? Nappy boy. Yes.
What did you say there?
Nappy boy.
Nappy boy. Yeah, I just think it's an absolute disgrace because he's spinning those voice notes as if he was really suffering with his mental health when really he was using his mental health to manipulate an 18-year-old woman who he was in a relationship with, and she wanted to leave him, so he was trying to put on, I'm going to unalive myself if you leave us. This is what DV abusers do. My ex done it and he was an abuser. So a fact freak, you're nothing but a woman abuser, that's all you are.
Yeah, well, he should be fat fuck, not fat freak.
Was she 18 years old, Linz?
Yeah, she was only an 18-year-old girl and he just like manipulated her. Like,
How old is he?
In his 30s. He's about 40 now, Ange.
So all these people that are supporting Fact Freak and him going about an 18-year-old woman, girl. Because 18, okay, yeah, we know it's an adult, but still it's like it's a baby if you're in your 30s.
Angie, that probably's been our first proper relationship as well. And he's like, why would you even like put that on someone saying, if you leave me, I'll unalive myself? Why is people saying, oh, you're mocking his mental health? Well, what was he doing to that woman in them voice notes? He was saying, well, if you leave, I'm going to unalive myself. This is what DV abusers do.
Wow.
It's like, hello. Say that. It really is.
Yes.
Outstanding to do that.
Yes.
Wow. And you know what? I was going to say, and that Miss Baguette, right? Because I know she's sending them the videos, right? She's just, you know, Karma will get her parents. And I don't care. Because it will get her parents. Because you be careful what you wish for, Miss Baguette. You mocked my father's death for many months. And you know what? Everyone unalives, you know, dies. And that will happen to your parents eventually. You know what I mean? And don't forget to broadcast it. Yeah? I don't give two shits. Do you know what I mean? She sat there mocking my father for a very, very long time. I mean, the first one to laugh, Miss Baguette. So go away with your spotty face, yeah? And you say, I've got a big forehead. Look at your own forehead, love. Okay. Yes, and stop criticising other people's looks when you look like that, because she did actually come on camera once, yeah? And oh my God. Yeah, and I was thinking, and no wonder you've got a green screen on, love. No wonder you have a green screen. Yes.
I just find it absolutely hilarious, Angie, how she was
to her parents.
how she was so starstruck when she was doing the voice with Luke the Judge and Miss Red. She was like, oh my God, like, oh, thank you. And then, but like, when she's behind the green screen, when she thinks nobody knows who she is, she's just this big gob, like, who thinks she's this? And she probably slated Miss Red and all that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. I just couldn't believe what she looked like when she was criticising everyone else's looks. Yeah, but I say, Miss Baguette, be careful who you mock in it, because it sometimes comes back at you, but it might.
It will come back and bite you at the arse.
Yeah.
What goes around comes around.
She disappeared and she thought she'd come back on. Do you know what I mean? You know, and thank you for her details, whoever said, because we heard she has been leaked. Her details have been leaked.
She's called Jenny or something. Jenny.
Yep.
It's surname. It's Jenny. Surname ended with an M, I believe.
T, wasn't it? Jennifer. So basic.
Yeah. Well, I reckon it was her that sent my, photos of my niece, when she was a baby, to a Tivo Avocado. It was definitely her.
One put a pasta.
You're a wrongin', Miss Baguette. You are a wrongin', because you're obsessed with peddlers and all this kind of thing, and you dox children. You do, because I believe that you did dox my niece. Weirdo.
Yeah, because that's when you accidentally put that picture up. That was when.
No?
I don't know.
I think she's got kids as well.
Oh, she has, because that's when she said she forgot to go and pick her kid up from school because she was on there live.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, she does have kids, and she's trolling on TikTok. No wonder I'm not being rude. No wonder social services get involved with you lot, guys. You know what I mean? They're singing on bullying, trolling on TikTok. You know what I mean? What the hell? Get off TikTok and go and look after your children.
Oh, and then they're going to say you're mentioning
however
kids.
you want to take. Oh, I don't give a shit. I'll let them take it however they want to take it. Do you know what I mean? Social services definitely need to get involved with you, Miss Baguette, because I think there's something odd that you sit on TikTok all day trolling everybody else. You know what I mean? Weird. And it's
not having a laugh, Ange.
your kid, love, from school. You forgot to pick up your kid.
How can you forget to pick your kid up? That's crazy.
The thing is, Angie, she spent all day on TikTok, and then she's like writing songs. She wrote a song about you. She wrote a song about me. Like, has she even got a fucking job or anything? Like, is she taking the piss? I couldn't be asked.
I don't think she does.
Yeah. Mouldy bread.
She works for the government on the dole.
Definitely.
Yeah. She'll be the first one crying, oh, I've got social services at my door. Boy, you forgot to pick up your kid. No one else?
It's like, oh, you're mentioning my kids. So if you've seen somebody on TikTok neglecting like a kid or whatever, you're not allowed to mention it because
social services.
Kids in.
Someone was neglecting their child.
No, but Angie, you're not allowed to report that because you're not allowed to bring kids into it, by the way. So yeah, we'll just let kids get neglected and abused and whatever, but we'll just not mention it because you're not allowed to bring kids into it. It's so fucking stupid.
But did Angie say she doxed the picture of her niece?
Yeah.
So, it's a whole contradiction within itself, isn't it? So anybody that goes at you when you're actually talking about parenting, not obviously the children, but yet she's doxed your niece's picture.
Well, that's what I mean, man. Alicia was only just saying in Angie's live last week, oh, you haven't even got custody of your kid. Ah, no, you haven't got... Like, so it's all right. So she calls me a nonce for mentioning stuff, but then she goes on about my kid. So isn't that just as bad? So isn't she a nonce as well?
It's a whole contradiction within itself, Linz.
Listen, I wouldn't worry about Miss Baguette. She's a woman that gets social services at her door on a regular basis. You know what I mean? That's the woman she is. Do you know what I mean? They were looking after her kids, picking her kids up from school. You know, she's sitting on TikTok forgetting to do these kind of things. Do you know what I mean? To me, that's neglect in itself. Do you get what I'm saying? So, I wouldn't worry about her. She's one of those chavvy ones. You know what I mean? Social services, always at the door, fights, arguments, all of that kind of thing. That's Miss Baguette. Yeah. Oh, I've got sore food. Where's my food? I'm starving. If anyone wants the facts and evidence, go to fact. What's that?
Oh, that's funny too.
Listen, love, I expose myself every day. I can tell you myself. Go to the FYP, it's all on there. Go, have a look. I expose myself daily. There's no deep dives. You can't expose what's really on TikTok.
It's Polly's life on the crack, that Angie, on that fake account with her scrawny dog.
Oh, you weirdo. Go and look after your kids, for God's sake. No, actually,
There's nothing we don't know about Angie.
Her kids are older, but I don't think they want to spend time with her. I'm not going to lie.
I mean, would you want to spend time with her, Ange?
1,000%, I can tell you. They're in her 20s, by the way, guys. They're embarrassed to be with their mum, and that's why they don't be seen out with her. 1,000%.
I mean, Angie, put yourself in their shoes. Would you actually want to spend time with a psycho mother like that who obsesses of people on an app, searches up the fucking family tree on fucking Facebook and tries to do fake accounts to expose them? I'd pick slap my mum if she was doing that. I'd literally tip her out of her wheelchair. I swear down.
Is she good at doing family trees? Because, I mean, I'm quite happy, for her to find my relatives in France, Italy, Wales. It'd be great.
Been trudging me wrong, Vic.
Yeah.
Some people are just weird, nothing better to do in their lives.
She's probably having a meltdown as we speak. They're talking about my kids.
I do remember that. It's like drop me.
Yeah, but the reason we're forgetting the reason why she jumped in Charlie Fairy's box to say that is because one of his mods muted her in the chat, and she was like, "Oh my god, I've been muted! Who's muted me? I'm having a panic attack. Drop me out the box." Well, just drop yourself out the fucking box, you know.
It's quite easy. Yeah, the X button's at the top. It's not difficult.
I love it when Lee's rhymes.
Guys, I just jumped up just to let you know. When I was watching Raids this morning, I must say it's the only time I've actually heard them agreeing with something that I've said. And they clearly stated on the live when Luke, it actually came out of Luke's mouth as well. He stated, if you don't want your family or friends to be on the live, simply end the live. You're responsible for it.
Yeah.
And I thought it's about time they spoke up and said that instead of saying, oh, there's a kid in the background, or you're recording my kid, or you doxed this one because you recorded the live. It's about time they actually spoke up and said that to their followers and their viewers.
Yeah.
Yes, Johnny, because everyone wants to blame other people these days. It's like with me, you might hear me sitting in the background, but I would never go on fucking cam and like risk him coming in my room. I wouldn't then start blaming other people who screen recorded because it was my fault and it's my job to protect my son. Do you know what I mean?
The thing is, whoever's screen recording isn't responsible for what you're showing or what they hear. They're screen recording that full live because they know something's going to happen or that someone's going to say something in that live.
Yeah. But what they do, John, is they twist it around to make out that person's screen recording the child. But they're not. They're screen recording but because your behaviour, your child happens to be in that video. You know what I mean?
That's why I keep repeating, you're responsible for the live. You're responsible for what people see and people hear. At least someone has had a bit of sense on that platform. They actually say that today.
No, you've never heard his son in the background. I've never heard her son. No, you know she'll always go on mute.
I can't say I've ever heard his son. To be fair,
because Angie,
whenever it's talking about something that's inappropriate, or her son will never be around her. Do you know what I mean? She'll go away from the. Do you know what I mean? The situation, his son, if that's the case, and she'll meet herself.
I did catch a bit of AB's live this morning as well, which was a bit interesting. Because basically, Pearl has said in there that they need to be careful, the ones that made that call, impersonating the police officer, because they could get a knock at the door. And she says she's not going back on her word on what she was told, because what she was told on the phone, she says she has only repeated that and said what she was told on the phone. So therefore, and she did say the ones who actually did impersonate the police officer need to be careful, because they could get a knock on the door. And there was another girl in there as well saying it is a criminal offence. So they need to be careful, and they were agreeing it is a criminal offence. They do need to be careful and watch that they don't get a knock on the door.
But then, Johnny,
I've got the video. I'll play it. What's that, Capiche?
Yeah, I was going to say in a second beat, AB was basically saying, but it's not that serious, is it? It's not that serious. It's all done in banter.
Yeah, trying to play it down. He also stated, he wasn't going to be talking about it anymore, and he wasn't going to be mentioning about Ange. But in the next breath, the first name that came out of his mouth was Ange.
And he will never stop talking about Angie. He's upset.
And then it was questioned about the because I think he actually played the video from Fat Freak with the glitter thing, right? And then obviously you hear me saying, "Go, be careful, Ange," because obviously you didn't know who it was from, exactly, and whatever. And from what you've said before in the past of what you've received, that's why I said be careful. And then someone said, "Well, how did the police know to say be careful?" You're a bit low, Capiche. Can everyone else hear Capiche? A bit low.
Quiet. A bit low.
Sorry, I was just saying. And then he showed, I think it was Fat Freak, he showed the video of with you with the glitter thing. And then someone questioned, why did I say, be careful, Angie? But the reason why I said be careful, Angie, was because you've said about things that you've received before, and you were worried because you didn't know who it was from. The thing is, people need to realise, okay, maybe it was a bit OT with the glitter bomb, right? But people need to realise when you've got a hate campaign against you and you're getting shit through the door, which I have got things through the door, they're our shit, all sorts of things. You just don't know if there's one psychopath that's going to watch, sit here, and watch something and actually send something really bad through your door. Do you know what I mean? All you know is you open something and something's, kind of jumped out of the box, and and it is quite scary because it could have been anybody. It's, I can understand if it was a laugh and and it was a friend, but we're talking about a nap. Someone has actually I don't know who it was. Do you remember they've had to move and everything, change their identity because of TikTok? I don't know if they changed their identity, but their house was set on fire.
Just one more thing before I do jump down.
The Smiths.
It's just a message for Sophie if she is watching. Come on, it's near Christmas. You need to back off a bit, because there's a video on the FYP that just went on last night, and you're still trying to antagonise Ange. The video's on there. I think it's all the drama it's on. We get buzzballs and send them to Ange. It's something along those lines. It's in there. At least, Sophie, spend your time in your own household with your family. It wasn't
John, if I'd done something what she had done, I'd probably keep my mouth shut. I probably wouldn't be saying any more because I wouldn't want to knock on the door. I wouldn't want to, antagonise that person. Do you know what I mean?
The thing is, a few days ago, she was very worried about, apparently, there was a call to social services regarding her. So surely you would want to pipe down a bit and go into the background and sort out if that is the case, sort out that issue instead of bringing more fire to your door.
Because Angie, the thing I was going to say was as well, you might get deliveries through and people just think, no, it's just minor, it's just a glitter ball. But people can obviously get an Amazon box easily and put something dangerous in there and post it. So you're just thinking, oh, well, yeah, it's just from Amazon, blah, 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 open it. And there could be something in there. So you've always got to be wary. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
I think you need to get some disposable gloves and when things turn up that's not expected from people.
Disposable. Really do. I've got the video. I'll play the videos of this Alex and Pearl's live here. It says Pearl speaks and now is about to lose of Angie getting the prank call.
Yes. Well, you know, she's constantly getting saying she's going to the police, going to the police. So somebody told me, Levi, I said, Levi, she's going to the police about you. That's what I said.
Yeah, but what they need to realise that it's not just my responsibility. Well, it's not anyone's responsibility, but anyone could go to the police about that. And from what I've been told, people have. Now, that could be, you know, a lie. I'm just saying that a couple of messages that I've got of people that have reported that to the police, because they don't need my statement, to be honest, because it's already on social media. That's all they need. You know what I mean? I mean, what would they need from me, you know? So.
As much.
Yeah.
It's like, it is a criminal offence and it is against the law. But when you take a step back and look at it, they wasn't doing it to gain information. They wasn't doing it to be really malicious.
It's not about gaining information. The thing is, I thought it was the police at one point, right? I could have given information to her, you know, I could have just gone boom, you know, and said da-da-da. Especially when she spoke on my mum, I could have said something that I didn't want social media to know. What if I said something like, yeah, it was all true? No, it's not, but can you, and it being put on social media, me thinking it's to a police officer. So it's not about gaining information. It's what information I might voluntarily give, thinking it's a police officer. So
it was just a phone call, like, and I think people need to realise it isn't as bad as what people are making it out to be, you know what I mean?
It was a laugh they were having. But you know how Poison takes everything serious?
Oh, yeah.
No, I was fuming over that. Like I said, I could have given information I shouldn't have I didn't want on social media. That's what annoyed me, because they were talking to my mum.
It is heightened to times 1,000. That's how it is. Like, but if there's anyone in her life or they're doing it and acting laugh, like, she's okay to do prank calls or do this. It's not an issue. Anyone does a prank call.
Alex knows when I've done prank calls, I've always messaged them first, and I'll own up to that. I've never done a prank call and put that person on social media, okay, without messaging them first. And Alex actually confirmed that when I went to prank call Alex, I said, go with it. It's a prank. I've said it to other people, go with it. It is a prank. I have said that. And he admitted that I said it. And that's the difference.
You haven't, because you've done it with me before.
You've done the prank call with me and Riot's kicked off, Airy and whoever, right? And then my family got fetched back into it again, so she can't take a prank call. When I come back at them, they come at me deep and raw. So, listen. Just go and enjoy Christmas with your family. The city is all of this. Like, if I wanted to cause drama, if I wanted to say anything, why have I not just come out and said, oh my God, I could have made out I had a phone call with her and caused a big stirrings up. So why did I do it for?
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to go. Oh, have a lovely Christmas, sweetheart. You too, my Irene. Don't let any of this worry you. I'm definitely not. But you know something goes in eyeballs. Yeah, they just don't realise how a criminal offence it is to impersonate a police officer. Well, exactly. And all I told Levi for that I've heard from good authority, she's going to the police, was, listen, there were 2 kids having a prank call with her and they're going to end up in serious, serious trouble. Yeah, that is a serious offence. Of course.
So then I've got, I forgot, I think it's in a part, is it a part 1, guys? I don't know where it is. I think, here it is here.
Yeah, good morning.
All right.
Yeah, you're okay. Yeah, I've had a talk about things this morning and the past few days, and you know what I mean.
Oh, fucking hell. Well, my stance on that is, listen, I know what phone call I had, right? Yeah. And I'm not going to say 100% that I'm in the right, because, you know, if I read a comment, just for what, like, different ones have said to us, but I know what he said. Then I've seen a clip of Poison saying he has to prove it's me and she'll drop the case, so that speaks volumes.
Oh, listen, I was just saying that, right? Just because I've said it don't mean I'm going to drop it. Do you get what I'm saying? I was just saying that because I want to know if they're trying to set me up. Do you get what I'm saying? For me to drop the case, so...
Right, listen,
don't take that
I know what was said. I said to him that day, you come on, you go with me. If she's going to do this over the Christmas, she's not spoiling my fucking Christmas. End of, and that's the end of it, right? Yeah. So I don't know what more to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. But listen,
I think people are just asking the question because what Levi said last night, Paul.
Why? What did Levi say last night?
I think I don't want to get it wrong, so I don't want to say to you what was exactly said because I don't want to word it wrong. Like I said, there'll probably be a clip on the FYP somewhere.
well,
if you want that's
you
why
want to
people
know
are saying
something?
that.
It's Christmas. I don't really give a flying fuck what anybody says. I know what was said to me on the phone, right? I can't go any different to that. Then to see her say, for him to show proof and she'll drop the case. My fucking ass, right? Listen, if this is going to be the Christmas drama, I'm not getting myself involved. End of.
Yeah.
TikTok's not real life. Everybody's got their own thing to do. I've been extremely busy since.
So I'm sick of people saying it's not real life, but you're taking it into the real life.
I've come back and I've come on this morning. I can have half an hour here this morning. Then we've got breakfast with Santa today. Then I've been impersonating a police officer.
That's the door.
She will not be able to drop the charges because.
One sec. I've got the door. Coming. One sec, guys. Coming.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to say something, okay?
Yeah.
Listen, if you've gone to the police about Sophie impersonating a police officer, she will not be able to drop the charges because now it will be in the hands of the police because impersonating a police officer is a criminal offence. Of course it is. So she will not be able to drop the charges, Pearl. So it's all a load of old bull, my darling. Of course it is. Listen, it's don't fret over it. It's all a plan to get back at you. Sorry, Levi, I don't trust you. And leave our Pearl alone. But listen as well, right? Everybody knows how I can be on my own live and pick a comment up wrong. And I don't listen to things, right? Yeah. But in my head, I could go and sit now and take a fucking a test to prove I'm not telling lies because I know what I've heard. But then it's me. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I don't know, he's going to thinged it. Like, it wasn't said like this, it wasn't said like this. So listen, I can't be done with it. It's not that deep. Just let them go with it, Pearl. Don't worry about it, darling. Honestly, I'm really not fussed. I've got nothing to worry about. Like I say, I've got nothing to worry about because I've done nothing wrong and I'm not getting dragged into something that's nothing to do with me. But they need to understand when you impersonate a police officer, that is a serious offence. Of course it is. It doesn't stay in the hands of the person who reported it. It goes in the hands of the CPS. Well, you know, she's constantly saying she's going to the police. Well, somebody told me she's definitely going to the police.
That's it. Are you guys here?
Oh, Miss Pearl acting innocent. What a lying cow. I'm sorry. She's acting like she doesn't get involved in anything. She bloody well does.
Yeah.
She's got her eyeballs in it. You know, she's guilty like the rest of them.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, she's hounded Angie for God knows how long.
I don't believe I believe they had a phone call and she did say, let's go along with this and that, you know. And I will play Levi's video in a minute from last night, what he said.
Yeah, oh, I'd like to hear that, Ange. I really would.
Yeah, she's not Mrs. Innocent.
Oh, she's definitely not.
And that was all
I just find it, one sec. I'm just wondering who sent it to me, though.
I've got a vendetta against her, obviously.
Now, who sent me the video? Guys, God's sake, one sec. That's not it. Guys, can someone resend me the video? I don't know who sent me it.
Oh, Mr. Cole Price, I bet you would. Well, wouldn't you if you'd been accused of something that you've never done?
Where is it? Can someone resend it to me, guys?
Another people warrior.
Was it on WhatsApp? No, it wasn't on WhatsApp. I can't even bloody find it now. That one's been removed. It's probably that one that's been removed.
You still can't see them, so...
It's not that one. Roadkill. It could be that one, but it's been removed. Oh, for God's sake. That one.
And I'm going to drop down on it in a bit.
One day ago.
Oh, somebody said it's on Drama Llama.
No, I've got it from Roadkill. Is it this one?
Roadkill's just commented, Angie, saying it's on Drama Llama.
The full truth's out.
Okay, because I don't think it's that one, is it? But
Thanks,
you.
Kapish.
Llama.
Yeah.
No, it's not on Drama Llama. Is it the one I just played?
Try Roadkill.
It's the one I just played, isn't it? Okay, it must be. But that's 1 day ago.
That whole situation was messy, and it's still not...
Is it this one?
Still not the full truth's out. God. Me, I just try and protect everyone, but I might have to tell the truth. And nothing but the truth.
Is that the whole situation going on with Pearl and Devin and everyone?
Devin, no, nothing to do with Devin.
He has guilty conscience.
This why I don't think the app's that serious, but like if I gotta say the truth, then I gotta say the truth.
Hey, Wendy.
She's asleep as well. Wendy.
Yeah, she's asleep. You can hear her snore. What's happening now, Bruna?
Hello.
Hello.
In the middle of it.
Not even in the middle of it, I just got dragged into something and went along with it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I just joined the box and it was like a story already being told.
Yeah. But you know what, see now the best thing to do is just carry on, just do what you're doing.
Yeah.
I think you should sing a song.
Trust me.
It's not about saying the truth from the start. I wanted to speak to you off the app first.
I actually get that. So I think you should just sing a song and ignore the comments.
Yeah, Michelle's in other people's boxes. Who's in a few other people. If you follow her Just Me account, you'll find her. She's in some. Bruno.
I follow her husband, but wasn't I actually watched her on YouTube, The Observer, but whatever.
Yeah, we love The Observer.
Bruno, I would sing Believe I Would.
That whole situation was messy, and it's still not the full truth's out.
Is that it? So really, there's nothing in there. You sure that's the right one?
The truth. So he's going to come out with the truth now. Well, we said it was the truth the other day. But obviously now the little clickers all got into his head. Oh, it's not this, it's not that. You shouldn't have said this, you shouldn't have said that. I wouldn't trust the word that man says.
But there's also the other thing, right? Okay, is that who told her to make that phone call, wasn't it?
Angie, they were all in cahoots with it all, man. They were all fucking involved.
Regardless of who said to make the phone call, it'll be the person that actually made the phone call.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely, Johnny. It is the person that's done that. But for bollocks of saying, oh, it's not that deep, it's not that deep, it's only no, it's not.
Yeah, I think Angie put it right yesterday because I heard her saying, was it Lala in the box saying like, yeah, if it was Lala doing like a prank and then like, do you know what I mean? Like, that's a friend, that's who you know. It's like if I'd sent Angie a glitter bomb, I'd be like, oh, it was me. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's a joke, like where they have twisted it, like they've made it into malice and into harassment. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely. 100%, Linz, 100%.
Might not be deep for them, but it was deep for me. And I'll tell you why, and it really annoyed me, and that's going to get angry again. I don't know if the police phone me if it's going to be them. Yeah, number one. Number two, if I get a knock at the door from a police officer, I don't know if that's them. And that's the truth. I've had this before. I had the police and ambulance outside my house, fire brigade, right? Trolls, I think it was. And I didn't know if it was them. I wouldn't let them in the house. I'm on the phone to the police saying, I've got the police outside and the fire brigade, but they don't look like the police on foot. They look like the police, but the fire brigade didn't look like the fire brigade. And I was on the phone to the police thinking it was trolls, you know, dressing up. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's what they've done.
It just increases your paranoia, doesn't it?
Yeah. The only thing I would say, Ange, if anybody ever phones you saying it's from the police, take their name, ask for their badge number, hang up, and then obviously call your local police and ask. That's the only advice I can give you.
Not that you could have given out really personal information and stuff. You don't know what they asked for. You might have given it, you know.
Yeah, 100%. That's what I'd be like. Right, okay, what's your badge number? What's your name?
Yeah.
Okay, I shall contact you. Whatever.
And if it is a genuine officer, Ange, they would understand. So they'd say, yeah, that's fine, just call 101 back or whatever.
Yeah, true.
I mean, that night, obviously, recently when the people, you asked for ID, which was great.
Wait there, I'm
But you shouldn't have had to do that. You should be able to trust that they were actually police officers, and that's the point.
Yeah.
No, a bit of advice, always ask, regardless if you know it's the police or not, always ask. There's too many scammers going around.
True.
Yeah, because Angie, you know, scammers now, and they do like this spoof calling. So I could, like, so if I was a scammer, right, I could get your number, like, put it onto my phone, and I could, like, dial your mum or your friends up, and, like, it would show up as your number, you know. That's how sophisticated these scammers are now.
Yeah, they're very technical now, what they do.
Mm-hmm.
It's scary what they can do when you see it on TV. Some of the scams.
The coppers to get information out of you. Crazy.
Yeah, I think number spoofing is a dangerous one now, because you could get a phone call and you just think, no, it's just my friend, or it's the bank, or it's like a genuine company.
You can't trust anything that rings you nowadays.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, this time of the year is the busiest time for the scammers. This is where they're out to hit everyone because everyone's got so much going on, and it's so easy just to answer the phone and tell them and give across the information because you're in the middle of doing something. They're always
there was a
on
massive
check.
Because can you remember when it was like COVID, and obviously like companies were changing the way they work and stuff, like to avoid contact. So a lot of people were getting scammed with these Royal Mail messages saying, oh, we'll try to deliver your parcel. Click on this link, and I think it was £1 or 99 to organise a re-delivery. So a lot of people were clicking on it, and it showed up the actual Royal Mail website and everything. It was weird. And then as soon as people put the card numbers in, they were getting scammed.
Yeah, they had the
don't touch it. If you know you haven't obviously got a parcel, don't touch it. Do you know what I mean? Well, don't touch it anyway. But
yeah, but when it's like Christmas and during COVID, like
you would
you didn't know. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Or it's rife with, we're with so-and-so phone provider, or we're from so-and-so bank. Well, hang on, you wouldn't contact me. I'd contact you regarding it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know it wasn't the Royal Mail website. It was a website looking like the Royal Mail website.
Message?
It was. You'd get loads of text messages, Cal, wouldn't you, regarding like Royal Mail, DPD, and things like that. We, unfortunately, we can't deliver you a parcel because of this, that, and the next thing. Please go on to this link. You know, and people do fall for it. It's the same as the one with the text message coming through, "Hi, Mum," or "Hi, Dad." You know, I had to get a new telephone number. Something, my phone got stolen.
Oh,
And all
Sarah,
that.
piss off, will you?
I know
And
she's
even
That's the
when
thing.
it's
This time of
funny,
the year, everyone's waiting for parcels, so it's so easy to click on that and thinking that it is your parcel and giving your details in there. Just be very careful.
Oh, where are you from?
Yeah.
Two cow.
Johnny.
He's from
I think we
Ireland.
had that conversation last night.
Yeah.
Belfast. We had that conversation last night.
Oh, did we? Yeah, I was off my box last night. I was.
I would never have guessed.
They're fucking trundling on in the background.
Where are you, cow?
In my house.
Oh, have you got guests then, obviously?
Oh, yeah, it was one of my neighbours. She fucking hasn't left.
Oh, dear.
You know?
Are they going to cook you some dinner?
No, I don't think so.
Well, that's not good, is it?
I am with one of my sister's house at Elf. I didn't know what they're talking about, right? Yeah, Wigan. Do you mind?
Are they having a mothers' meeting?
Going on about just. Oh, they're going on about fucking boyfriends and stuff.
Angie, I was watching TikTok last night, and there was this he was like this American, and he's got like over 600k followers, and like I think he's like Egyptian as well at the same time, and he had like this big following because he was like teaching like American slang English. He's just he's been arrested in Egypt because he's been unaliving women and stuff and doing terrible things. And like the mother of his ex-wife said that he's kidnapped her son, and when he's been arrested, he's gave the child over to the mum in Egypt somewhere, and she can't find the kid anywhere.
Sounds fucking funny.
Jesus, Lynch, you don't half watch some people, don't you?
I know. I was popping into the story. He's been given the death penalty in Egypt.
Say it again. What happened?
So it's like this TikTok. He's got like this really huge account, and he's like American, but I think he's got like Egyptian, like he's half Egyptian. Oh, like he's got, I don't know, he's originally from Egypt, but he's got an American passport. But anyways, so he's got this massive following on TikTok where he was like teaching like American slang, and he went over to Egypt, took his son off his ex-wife, went to Egypt. He's been arrested. And he's getting the death penalty because he's a serial killer. He's unalive like loads of women. And obviously when he's been arrested, he's gave our son over to like his mother, like the grandma. Yeah. And she can't find the grandma anywhere. And she's like proper like trying to find her son.
Oh, I know, it's dead sad though.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's sad.
Mental. I've forgotten his name.
Well,
the laws in Egypt are extremely strict. I'm telling you that now.
Yeah, but he's not in Egypt. He's in America, no?
No, he's in Egypt. Like, he went to Egypt with his kid, kidnapped his like son away from the mum. So he's in America, and he's been unaliving women. He's been arrested. He's given the kid to his mother, and then the mother's disappeared, like the grandma.
How's it disappeared with the kid then?
In Egypt?
Yeah. And done terrible things to these women, like drugged them and done terrible, like.
So, had he done this in Egypt to these women, or had he done it to the American ladies?
No, in Egypt.
Well, unfortunately,
so obviously,
there's
Sorry?
certain laws in Egypt which I don't agree with, but I'm not going to go into that. But yeah, if he's
Yeah,
been
but like
doing
the death penalty, it's like death by hanging over there. Public
oh
hanging.
yeah, it's very strict.
But he was that blasé about it. He even recorded like abusing like the bodies like when they were unalived and everything. He's just a weirdo.
Oh my god.
Mhm.
Tell you what, nothing shocks me on it. Seriously, it's just
Yeah, Saudi's put a brutal like you get lashes and everything over there. I think they need to do that over here.
and look at our laws. Our laws.
Oh, what was his name? I was look. You know when you go down like a little rabbit hole and you just start searching the name and then you watch the videos.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name. Does anybody know his name?
And it'd be interesting to see up about it.
Yeah, I'd like to.
I think it's Kareem. Yeah, Kareem Salim. Yeah, that's it.
Kareem Salim. Okay.
But you know, did you not say that American couple like they had like big following and like they done all like the happy like videos, the dancing videos, and he was secretly like obviously being like abusive towards her, like mentally and like physically. So she ended up leaving him, and then because they shared like a kid, and then he put like this recording app on like the kid's iPad. So she had like a male friend over, and obviously the iPad, he could listen to like what they were saying, and he was in that much of a rage. He went to the apartment and shot like him and her, like a friend, like his ex partner, and that was like big on TikTok. And he's just getting life without parole.
My God. I remember watching a documentary. There was a woman with her kids, and it was all like, I'm sure she was on TikTok, and it was all like happy life and all that. But then her kids, actually, some of them were bound, and one of the boys managed to escape and get to a neighbour's. He was tied up.
Well, did you not say that YouTube family? Oh, Angie, it was terrible. Like they've got like loads of subscribers on YouTube, and it's just like the family day, like you know, like how they just do content around the family.
Ruby Frankie, you're on about, I think.
Ruby
I don't know.
One. And there's another one as well. Had loads of kids. The house was disgusting. One managed to escape to a telephone box and managed to call the police.
No, this family I'm talking about, right? They wanted to adopt a disabled kid from abroad. So obviously they got loads of like views and clout from it. Went and got this poor kid. I don't know what the disability was, but they only had the kid for like a short period of time, and then ended up sending the poor kid back to its original country because they didn't want it anymore. How horrible is that?
Have you seen about Nurse Hannah as well on here? She's another one.
Have you heard about Isla and the Hot Hardings? What's happened?
That Nurse Hannah, the way she treats her kids as well. That's all over TikTok.
What happened to Isla, like?
I'm not going to really. I saw the Hardys, it was the guy. He's got a proper setup. He's got a microphone and everything. It's like he's got a little studio to do his TikTok.
Right, let's put people in the boxes. Who's in
There's
here?
so many wrong ones in it, on it. I mean, just show it on here. It's like, I don't get it. I really don't.
Did you not find the app very strange last night, how quiet it was? As soon as the boxing went, that was it. The app basically closed down. There was people on, but there was nothing happening.
Well, I came on. It must have been about 3:03, because I had to get up from my usual wee, and then I was hungry. So I ended up eating cold pizza at that sort of time. But I saw Birdman, okay, and I was watching a bit of his live, and it was regarding Boss, whatever his name is, the guy that with
Boss Kelly, yeah.
Yeah.
Boss Kelly.
And my God, so from what they were saying, right, that could have been averted, what had happened. But he's asking for all this money, but I really do think those dogs are going to be PTS'd. You know, he was given advice regarding what to do and what not to do. Apparently, he'd bred the dogs, and one puppy had to be PTS, telling them that it wasn't obviously an XL. And then he sold his pickup truck or something like that, so he's got about 50k in the bank anyway.
I mean, the video that I watched when he was on till the vet, I mean, that was disgusting how he was talking till that vet. I mean, if the vet was in support of him in any way, surely her support would have been withdrawn just on how he was talking till her alone in that video. And then there was another video I watched as well. Apparently he had £500 or something that he went and spent on new collars and leads for these dogs. Surely you would just go and buy a cheaper version. There's no need to be spending that kind of money on leads and collars for dogs.
You should have registered them, paid to have them registered, and it wouldn't have been taken away.
Yeah.
But apparently, from what I heard, one of the dogs attacked the neighbour's dog.
Well,
because basically what he wanted was the vet to turn around and say that the dogs were well behaved and they've never basically attacked anyone, and the vet was explaining that they're actually not trained to say any of that at all. All they're trained to do is obviously carry out the medical end of things with dogs. And then he was having a go at the vet, saying, oh, you can't tell the difference between a pit bull, an XL bully and all this nonsense, or a Jack Russell. And the vet was like, well, the police are the ones that's actually trained in that, because it then comes down to size and stuff. That she's explained she's not actually trained to actually notify what a breed the dog is. And he still was having none of it. But Harry talked to the vet was just disgusting completely. And then he was like, oh, do I have to pay you again just to get a letter from you to say that the dogs are in good health and have been checked up here and blah, blah, blah. And the vet was like, well, one of them has been seen twice and one of them has been seen once. And we've give our opinion on the health end of things. But he was just determined. All he wanted was a letter to say that his dogs was well behaved and they haven't attacked anyone and they haven't attacked any of the vets when they went in. But, I mean, that's still nothing. It's up to the police, if they're in the custody of the police, to make a judgment whether they are XL bullies or not.
You can see they're XL bullies or, you know, an illegal dog anyway. But if you got them registered, none of this will be happening. So it's his own fault, and he never muzzled them or whatever when he went out of them either. So
exactly the same rule applies to everyone.
They should have been neutered straight away. That's what has to happen. And they, you know, and then from what I could hear, they were saying, you know, oh, he's going on about the dogs left out in the freezing cold and they're sprayed with cold water and all that because they're in kennels, this, that, and the next thing. He could have got that sorted straight away. But I feel sorry for these people that have had all that have bought these pups off of it, okay, thinking that they're not XLs.
Where are you gone, Linz? Get back in this box. Where are you gone? In.
All right, Ange.
Hi, Lala. You all right?
Morning, my Lala. Good morning. How is everyone? Have I missed anything?
Morning, Lala.
Good morning.
Hi.
Hi. Any strange, no?
Any what?
No,
Any strange?
not really, no.
been quiet.
Yeah, it's kind of quiet Sunday, isn't it? I'm thinking
Yeah.
about those what they called buzzballs that Lynn's got me yesterday.
Oh,
You know what?
lovely. When are you going to
said
start
I-
them?
I said I only have one yet, but and this is one. This is one. They're joined together.
Yeah.
I actually bought one today from B&N just to give it a try for Christmas Day. They're quite high in alcohol, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah. The red ones is my favourite, yeah.
Yeah, I've got a green one. I've no idea what it is. I thought I'd just get one and try
Was
one.
it 13% or is it 18%? I forgot.
I
think it's 13.5, is it?
That's a bottle of red wine, man.
In such a small glass, yeah.
Yeah, one glass. It's crazy, isn't it? But yeah, but they don't affect me like red wine does. It's weird.
It's a bit like Bailey's.
It's 13.5 0.5.
You
Is
can
it
get
like
different
a-
flavours, Capiche. You can get different flavours in them. It depends what one. I think the chocolate one, I find it too sweet and sickening, but it sort of has the Bailey's texture.
Yeah, but if you have the
Okay,
Bailey's one with ice, it kind of waters it down quite a lot, and that's quite nice. But I don't think you can have more than one, because they are quite sweet, aren't they? Even with the ice in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the other ones I like. I preferred the chocolate ones at first, but now I prefer the other ones because it's too sweet. I have a sweet tooth, but not that sweet. To me, that's just too sweet.
Do you drink
You
it
do know-
straight then from the actual thing, or do you put it with something?
You can get a real big one.
Me know how to pop it. Pull up to me bumper. Pull up to me. Pull up to me. Pull up to me bumper. Me know how to pop it. Pull up to me bumper. Pull up to me. Pull up to me. Pull up to me bumper. Me know how to pop it. 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 Me know how to pop it.
Okay.
Guys.
You know, you can get a real large one of the buzz balls. It's like a big fishbowl size. They're about, I'd say they're probably about 7 or 8 times the size of that small one. They're huge. I think they're like, they're roughly about 80 quid or something like that for one.
Back in the day, I probably would have demolished all of that and smashed my face on the pavement.
I'm just going to down that on Christmas Day.
I would have done the same thing.
Yeah, but I mean, after 1 or 2 of those buzz balls, you don't realise it at the time. You're okay drinking it, and then all of a sudden it just comes on to you straight away. Yeah.
Well, I'll find out on Christmas Day when I drink it straight back.
Yeah. God.
Lucy, Jen, are you there?
No, I don't think they are. They keep requesting the box. I'm sure they've requested before, didn't they?
Well, I'm going to jump down and have something to eat, so I'll talk to you later.
All right, CJ. See you later. Hello, Mrs.
Bye, CJ.
Mrs. Hello. Oh, they're not there. Buzzball to see what they're like. Yeah, you're probably right with the buzzballs. I don't think they give you that kind of drunk feeling like a wine gives you. What is it with wine? Red wine, it's, you know what I mean? Not many people can.
Oh, it's rotten. I couldn't drink it.
Got phosphates in it, Ange, but at the end of the day, alcohol's alcohol, but phosphates can really affect you.
Angie,
Yeah.
I've sent you a picture on Instagram of the big massive buzzball. Go have a look at how big it is. It's huge.
Yeah, they're quite dangerous.
Yeah, I seen a video of it on TikTok, so I screenshotted it to show Angie how big they were.
Yeah, they are good, yeah.
Half a glass of wine I headbutt before. Yeah, rosé.
Well, guys, anyone it is on their own on Christmas Day, Ange is going to come on. We're going to have a drink and a chit chat and a bit of a party online if anyone's sitting alone or just has a half hour free and you want to jump on. Ange is going to come on in and out throughout the day.
Yeah, I'll be in and out throughout the day, guys. So, yeah. Normal day for me. Yeah, so are you on here as well, Johnny, or are you?
Yeah, I'll come on Christmas Day, yeah.
Yeah. Morning, I will be here. Oh, okay. I'll be on.
I'll come on in the evening, Ange.
You know what we should do, guys? Anyone that's on their own, right? Anyone that's on their own is get a little roast, yeah? Cook it, and then if you can come on camera, you might not feel like it, but if you don't, that's fine. And just we can have dinner together. How about that?
A virtual dinner party.
We can have dinner together. Okay.
I'll probably be back about 6-ish, so about 6, 6:30.
Yeah.
So I'll join then if you're on.
Yeah. As in, Minnie, can I do a poll if this is okay? I'd like to know who's going to be on their own on Christmas Day, right? So who'll be on TikTok. So, happy face, you're on your own. Sad face, you're not. Oh, does that sound kind of cool to do that poll? I'm just interested in how many people are spending it on their own. And listen, I'm not being horrible, I'm spending it on my own too.
To be honest with you, I'd prefer to spend it on my own, but I do it all for my needs.
Happy face you're on your own, sad face you're not. That is interesting how many people are spending Christmas that do spend Christmas on their own.
Yeah, my other half's going to be away at Christmas, so that's why I'll be on.
Ah, right, yeah. Yeah, there's quite a lot, isn't there? Quite a few people. Well, you won't be on your own, guys, because I will be live.
Although even if you're not on your own and you do want to pop in, as soon as you deal with the family stuff and the children and stuff, then just jump in, say hello.
Yeah, I'll have to hide in the bathroom and be like, oh, I just need to go to the toilet, and I'll jump in.
Yeah, so some of
When my house will be full.
Yeah, so people sometimes think they're on their own when they're spending Christmas on their own. Do you know what I mean? But there's quite a few people that are spending Christmas on their own this year.
I know. But you know what, Angie? Some people prefer it that way. Do you know?
I prefer it that way, yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't, if you are on here and you're watching, don't sit alone on your own and not come on. Do come on. It could make your day, just even to have a chat or even just sit in the comments.
Roadkill said, what time is dinner though? Oh, I don't know. What time should we have dinner? That is weird, isn't it? What time should we have dinner, guys, for the people that are on their own? Go and get a little roast, and, you know, if you want to come on camera, you don't have to, but come in TikTok and we can have a dinner. And I'll try and rotate the boxes as much as I can if there's a few people waiting. Do you know what I mean? 1:30. Yeah, we'll do about 1:30. Yeah, that'd be a good time, yeah.
1:30.
So what are you going to have? What are you going to have?
I don't know yet. I'll get something tomorrow, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Is that you? That's you, Donna. Hello, Donna. Thank you for the gift. That's Connor. Where have you been? I haven't seen you for ages. I thought you left the app. Thank you. Merry Christmas, Connor. Truly from me.
What you doing, Is your mum out?
Sorry?
Is your mum going to be out and about, or?
I hope so, yeah. Because obviously,
Yeah.
you know, it's just because I don't celebrate Christmas doesn't mean she should not have, you know what I mean? She'll
Yeah.
Well, of course, you'll be like, you know, getting me to go somewhere, or, you know, nope. Yeah. Well, it's not just for me, Nicholas. I'm coming on anyway because I don't celebrate Christmas. So it'd be nice.
Guys, I'm just going to jump down. I'll be listening in the background. I have a few things to do, but I'll jump up in a bit when you're on again, Ange.
All right then, John.
Okay, have a good day, all.
See you later.
Bye, Johnny.
Exactly, Carol. So Christmas Day, we will have Christmas dinner together at 1:30 p.m. So if you are spending it on your own, go and get your Christmas chicken, your turkey, whatever it may be. I'll be here. Here comes Cal. I'll see if I get some of those poppers. You know, what do they call them?
What are you going to get, poppers?
Because we're having a Christmas...
poppers, Cal. Party poppers, not those type of...
You meant,
Yeah, no, not those.
What the hell? Are you talking about some kind of drug, Cal, for God's sake?
Oh.
Oh, who sent that? Actually came off then. Oh, TikTok Nanny, thank you so much for the ship. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. So I'm going to come off in a minute because I need to go buy some bits and bobs down the shop.
What are you getting?
Probably some toys for Christmas Day.
Oh.
I'm going to get some prawns. Just bits and bobs, really.
Yeah, I need to get myself up, like.
What are you doing for Christmas Day, Kel?
No.
Are you on your own?
Aye.
Well, you're going to have to come on here. We're having Christmas dinner at 1:30.
I know, I hate to fucking part of the way you said. Why 1:30 though?
I don't know if it would be, 2 o'clock then, any time.
Well, I don't know. Like,
people usually have it in the afternoon, don't they?
It depends.
Christmas dinner in our house is 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll have it 2 o'clock then. Yeah.
oh, thanks, Connor.
Yeah, it'd be nice. It'll be just the two of us. We will make it if we
try. Just the two of us.
Just the two of us. As yours at 5, Lisa. That's quite late.
Right, Angie, I'm off. I'll talk to you soon, all right?
I'll see you later, Lala.
Bye.
Bye. Now it's 1:04. You know what, guys? I might come off myself and go and do my bits and bobs, and then I can stay on all the rest of the day. Or most of the day. Yeah, we'll have to do down. So what's the time? Say, I'll be on it. Oh, Capiche. Oh, thank you, Capiche. Didn't have to do that. Thank you so much for the key.
How's cool out back in here?
Thank you, Capiche. Yeah. So what I'll do, I'll come off for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and I'll try and stay on the rest of the night. I might have a couple of those what are they called? Buzzballs.
Buzzballs. Well, I mean, I know that you don't like us talking about it on here, though, and I know that you're very good friends with Linz. Do you know what she phoned us and said?
What?
Do you want to go to a carol service? I went, you are? She went, do you want to go to a carol service, Carl? I went, I'm in.
Carol service?
I know, a carol service. She went, well, supposedly silent night. I was like, look at me.
That's a nice idea, though. That's quite Christmas.
I know it's canny, but I was like, fucking carol service.
Oh, you could sing Little Donkey Christmas song.
That's you. Little donkey on the crusty road.
Gotta keep on forward.
On the dee. Alexa, play Little Donkey now.
For God's sake,
yeah, go on, please.
Right, okay, guys, I'm going to come off one. It's now 1:45. I will be on about 3:30 or 4. Yeah, 3:30 to 4. I'm going to come on.
Now, come live and do that.
Oh, right, I don't know.
I will do. I'll look at you in my box. You know what it is, Capiche? You will be my first guest.
Oh, I love you. I really do.
Right, you go do that, guys. I'm going to come off.
I love
and I will see you soon.
See you soon, Ange. Bye.
All right. Bye. See you in a bit, guys. Bye. See you in a bit.
Bye.